And good evening, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET UK. Hope everyone's doing really well. Happy Friday to you all. We've got an absolute banger for you today, and I mean a banger. We've got a helicopter in Arizona chasing an orb. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. We've also got a News Nation clip, which we're going to get into first, and it just talks a little bit about the Vatican and how they may have hidden some UFO documents regarding a crash retrieval. So we're going to look at that as well. And we're also going to look at some footage from MB over in Northern Ireland. So let's get it straight into it, folks. We've got a lot to do. Please like and subscribe, as always, to the channel. I need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support disclosure. And with that said, let's get into today's topic.
News Nation reported a claim from a Pentagon whistleblower that back during World War II, Pope Pius XII tipped off the U.S. government about the recovery of a partially intact UFO that Benito Mussolini's Italian government had discovered. So will the new Pope open the vault and share the secrets below the Vatican? I'm joined now by the host of UFO Witness on Discovery Plus, Ben Hansen. Ben, it is so crazy to think that there is a nexus between the Vatican and UFOs, but that's something that was actually discussed in testimony before Congress.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like straight out of a Dan Brown novel, you know, Da Vinci Code stuff.
Yeah.
Is the Catholic Church involved in a cover-up, something they don't want their membership or the world to know? You know, David Grush comes out and he talks about this 1933 case where supposedly the U.S. military was tipped off, like you said. They come in, take this UFO, this object, take possession of it at the end of World War II. And allegedly, the Catholic Church has not only records of that, but perhaps going back to centuries, documentation of UFOs or perhaps alien visitation.
So here's what, if P then Q, I'm thinking, why would they keep everything a secret? Because if, their followers, their congregants, they're beyond Catholics, if people start to realize that it's not an Adam and Eve story and it's not just Earth and there's a lot more to it, there goes religion.
I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head, that theory, because the idea is the same, concept perhaps that you talk about. Perhaps was Jesus married? Did he have children? The canonical, doctrine of many religions is very kind of set in stone. And so to go back and kind of rewrite history and to say, okay, well, perhaps not only we're not the only ones in the universe, but what if they don't look like us, right? You have, scriptural reference to making God in man's image. So what if they don't really look like us? Would that mean that people lose their faith? Would that mean that they're going to kind of panic and give up on religion? And what about the authority of religion and membership? So all those questions is kind of what the theory is as to why perhaps they believe that either people are not ready for this or that they should indefinitely keep it covered up.
Let me know what you think the reasons are for maybe the Vatican covering up UAP, UFO research. There could be a multitude of reasons. I think it's predominantly to do with power. And is it because they share the same knowledge or similar knowledge and they're all tied and bound by the same secret? Who knows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's just speculation from me, but hopefully we'll find out soon, right? And there is a clear connection between the two, which is why I brought them up last time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Okay, so this one was posted by Mark Givens over on X. And like I said, orb being chased by a helicopter over in Arizona. We've got to have a listen, folks. Let's hear what he's got to say.
I just witnessed an orb being followed by a helicopter. Watch this video, it's right over my house.
That's an orb being chased by a helicopter. What the hell? That is a straight up orb, dude. Being followed by a freaking helicopter. What the hell? I just now pulled up. Smells like something's burning. That is nuts.
I'm just going to play this again, folks. There's a few things that I want to point out, which is I want to take from this clip at least. I mean, this is a big ass orb, right? And you can see how it's just a big yellowy orange orb, and the helicopter behind it has got blinky blinkies, right? There you go, red one, blinky blinky. There you go. Can't see the helicopter because it's too dark, but it's there. You can see the red, the yellow lights either side of it. And then as the angle changes, and this is the point I want to make, and it's just really for future reference for anyone who gets a little bit confuzzled. Remember the New Jersey drones? Well, take this into account. So once these things get to a certain angle, you can't see the difference between the two. I mean, this is a helicopter, and you can tell because of the red blinky. But other than that, look, it just look like two identical orbs. You know, after a while, because the angle changes and the distance changes. And so sometimes, and this is well, going back to the New Jersey drone situation, it's very different, very difficult to obtain what's really going on in the night sky because of the angle in which you're capturing stuff. You know, I just wanted to point that out there. There's no real specific point to it other than we just need to be careful. But this is incredible, guys. I think that's incredible. Is it alone up there? Probably not. But I can't really tell what's going on because it's just too dark, right? But clearly this chopper's escorting or chasing something out. You know, I would love to be a flying inside that helicopter, listening into what he's saying, right? Almost looks like at this point he's actually dangling. He's retrieved something, doesn't it? But it's not. It's well out in front of him. Little bit of a blinky blinky in front there, but not too sure what's going on. That could just be a bit of flaring. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks. Has anyone else spoken of this? It's incredible, really, isn't it? Quite incredible. Right, talking of the New Jersey drones, there is one more thing that I wanted to show you guys, so let's get into that. Okay, so Wixie posted this one, and what the hell is this, or what the F is this? This is a close-up of one of the UFO mystery drones that had been filmed over New Jersey in the latest flap. That is no plane or drone. What do we think, folks? What do we think? Look at this. It's different. Different. You can see where all the lights were coming from as well. This has got multiple lights here. It's got a main, looks like a main torch right here that's maybe not turned on. You know what? I'm going to enhance it. I don't know how legit this is, but this apparently is one of the New Jersey drones that's been recently captured in all its glory. So definitely a little bit out there, but it also looks like it's been man-made. You know, like it's got rivets. It looks like it's it just looks like it's been made by us. It even looks like it has a landing gear here. You know, let me know your thoughts. This could just be cameras, right? God knows. Head scratcher. I think it's one of ours, but that's just based on what I'm seeing. All right, so this is the enhancement. Not a lot's changed. Just brightened it up a little bit. Like I said, this looks like landing gear, but honestly, I don't know. It's not clear enough. Let me know what you think. Again, anyone in the US, if you've been seeing these drones, let me know if you think this could be it. Done the best we can with what we've got, so, you know, is what it is. Thanks very much, Wixie, for your post. And thanks very much, Mark Given, for your post. Appreciate it. Right. Okay, MB over in Belfast. Let's have a look, see what you've got. Oh, was a little something. Bit of a noise going on there as well. Let's have a look. Wow. Wow, MB, that is good. Let's see what else we've got. Anything else? Yeah, couple Couple. There was one around here. There you go. Bit of plasma coming off of that one there. Very hockey puck like. Very, very hockey puck like. I'm happy with that. Is it the same object? I think this might be the one you captured up close there. That's larger, right? That to me looks like a bit of a little saucer going on there. And this is kind of what I'm seeing out of my window. You know, the captures I'm getting out of the window there is phenomenal. And I'm going to play you a clip before we end it, but that's incredible. Right, so going back to this click. How bizarre. And I'm going to enhance this one for you, MB. You can see there how it's got the puck inside and then this hue around it and then this white plasma over the top. It's perfect. And I can see what you're doing. You're following the format, filming a plane. All right, MB, let's go. What have we got? Oh, look at that. A thing of beauty. So there it is inside there. Whatever it is, it's in there. And it's just creating this lovely bit of plasma. Hue coming off it. And whiteness here. Could be this large. Could be much larger than it looks. It's just covering itself really well. And then you've got a thick of plasma here. You know what? If I'm a betting man, I would say it's this object here. Just missing a bit where the plasma's hiding it really well. But yeah, I would say it's this whole thing, and we're just seeing this, you know. But until it gives itself up, this is all we've got right here. All we've got. Amazing stuff. Thank you, MB. Before I play this one, I just put this together earlier on for Jack at Cosmic Road, funnily enough. But I want to share it with you guys as well. And after this video, at some point, I'm going to upload a 20-minute video that I did earlier on out this window that I've not even looked at, and it's not been done live. It's just a raw video taken from my mobile phone, so the camera quality will go up a gear. Not too sure if we caught anything. I know as I was walking out of the room, I heard the radio detector go off. So please analyze it for me, folks. Let me know all the captures in the timestamps. I will then go back to the video probably over the weekend. I'll do some enhancements and work out exactly what we've got there. The quality is beautiful. But this is exactly what we've been filming on the live feed, folks, and I wanted to share this with you now. Check this out. So live feed's hotspot this is my window right here, and the tree line 260 yards away from my camera according to Google Map. Okay, so I just turn my location on, look at the map, put a pin down where the trees are, and that's the distance it gave me. So this is what I've been recording, and you can see object vanishes after it reaches the building, which means it goes behind the building, folks. And at that distance, I mean, just going back to that a second, look at the size of this object. Now I know it's blurry, so it probably is a bit smaller than what it actually is, but look at it. It's like a massive tic tac or a saucer, and it completely dwarfs the chimney. Okay, so it goes right down back. Look, you can say at this point it's behind the house here. You can just about make out the grey here, and it's behind the chimney here, and you can see the size of it. It's still larger than the chimney. So I would imagine if it was right on top of the chimney there, it would be longer in size. And if you can imagine what that looks like, you know, look outside your house, look at your chimneys. This is a unit, guys. This is a unit. It's traveling right through. Dragon UAP appears from behind the chimney now. Look at this. And I'll just play that again in real time. You don't even see it, guys. I mean, you do, but it's a flicker, right? It's a flicker. So now slowed by 90%. Check this out. Look. It's too fast. And if you look back at where it starts here, it's the only place it's come from, because we can't see it coming from here, and we can't see it coming from across the building, and we can't see it coming from this way, and it's heading to the left, right? So the only place it could have come from is over the other side of the house, and it's just popped up here. And look, The jumps it's taking. This is 90% slowed down. And then it takes some little babies jumps at the end there. So you know it's slowed down towards the end. But that first initial flight into the clip, it's insane. Seriously fast, guys. Also, UAP appears from behind the tree. Down here. Slowed by 90%. It appears from behind the tree. You don't see it until it appears in the sky, right? It means it's come from behind the tree. That's another one there. No point of reference, but who needs it? Look at this. Fantastic. And this is exactly why I want you guys to get involved with the live feeds. We need your help because we're doing 3, 4, 5, even up to 7 hours on a live feed. And there is so much we're missing as well. And so many really compelling objects that are sources as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't know what else they could be, right? So we just got to go with what we're seeing, folks. And yeah, look, we've got them tagging birds, not just the saucers. We've got hockey pucks as well. We've got white objects. There's another saucer there, back of the tree line again. Slow this one down by 50% because you know what? This one isn't going 2,000 miles an hour. It's still going fast, and the way it travels, this is the second time I captured this. The first time it goes right across the screen, and that is fast. This time it's kind of gliding up into the sky there. So really, really good. There's just a close-up of a couple of the ones I've captured. Look at that bastard at the top there, top left. You know, these things are all over the place. And the live feed is literally live UAP coverage, folks. So please check it out, get involved, leave the timestamps in the comments. There's over 50 live feeds. Over 50. And they're all at least 2 hours long. Like I say, all the way up to 7 hours. So get involved. Thank you very much. And with that said, that is all we've got time for today. So keep your eyes out for that video. That's going to be being dropped real soon, and it's a 20-minute long video. Doesn't even have any of this on there. It's just raw. I talk a little bit at the start and at the end, and just raw footage, folks. So hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe. As always, I need your support, and disclosure is firmly in our hands. If the people believe, we can bring this out to the world, folks. So please support what we're doing. Thank you. Take care. Have a great weekend. All the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.